Hello, welcome to another video with your girl Sunshine, shining with some love and light, my people. Okay, that was a horrible accent. I know, don't worry about it. I love flavor. Um, I've been saying I was gonna eat for like the last hour, and of course I'm just doing videos after videos after videos. They just wanna come up. So this video, I have to decide what I'm just going to do for this video. This video, I'm using the Law of Attraction cards, and basically, the Law of Attraction cards is a lot about you changing your mindset. So it's basically anything that, in regards to you stumbling on this video, there's something in your mindset that you need to change. And I hope that you get the most intuitive message that you possibly can. I will leave my ego outside the door, my friend, so you can get exactly what you need. Remember, those are a lot of cards. They just long out. Way too many. Remember that the whole reading may not resonate with you. It's just a bit in pieces. Sometimes it'll be one card, sometimes it'll be just one word. Remember, the more that you get tapped in and tuned in with your higher self, the more that you'll be able to recognize what messages are for you and what messages are not. Okay? Alright. That's a lot of cards. I don't know if I want to take all that. Let's see what we working with, Actually, not a lot of cards. I always ask Spirit for 5 cards, so it looked like it was a lot. Anywho, wow, I didn't even start shuffling yet. Hey, these came out in the last reading too. I want to shuffle more though. But I was thinking about the mirroring card. So, of course it would come out, right? Cuts. Any thought that you have that is not serving you no more is because there's something inside you that is triggering you, my friend. So that's why I was thinking about the card. Anyways, I want 3 more cards. Please only be 3, or else it's going to be a long ass reading. If you don't like my language, you can click off. Everyone is welcome to stay. But I know some people don't like the language because they're around their kids or something, and it's perfectly fine. Maybe you're just not meant to hear it in that moment. And I am perfectly fine with that. Okay, I want 3 more cards. So the first card is 15, which boils down to 6. 6 is about love and harmony and relationships. Okay, so remember, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to love, harmony, and everything, it's not only about another, okay? It's also about yourself. And this card actually says, I see myself enjoying absolute, continued abundance, okay? And it's all about, you know what, there's a saying that, don't quote me on the words properly, where it's just like, happy wife, happy home, or something like that, where it's just like, as long as she's happy, the family will be happy. And don't get me wrong, the men, y'all need to be happy too, because then you ain't happy. Anyways, point of the story is, you need to be happy in order to give it on to others, okay? Filling your cup. Okay, and with this energy, it actually feels as if you are in that state of understanding that, and it's just a matter of you keeping up with it. Okay, you are doing things here and there, definitely improving, definitely leveling up, boo boo. I see you. Now, the next card that comes up is 17, which boils down to 8. 8 is about abundance and manifestations. I can change my life by changing my thoughts. There's so much power in that. Thank you for my 5 card spirit. Why should I still not? I always forget about the camera. Yes, I can change my life by changing my thoughts. And there's so much meaning in that. There's so much. And don't put yourself down if you ever do happen to think a negative thought. There's actually lessons you can learn from that. It's just like, I look at this, if I think of a negative thought, I'm like, okay, for one, I'm happy and appreciative that I was able to realize it. There was times when I didn't. So kudos to you, sunshine, pat on the back. Second thing is, what's triggering me? Why did that come up? Oh, this person did this, that's why I came to head. Good job, pat on your back again, right? And you go through the motion of it. And when you understand why you think the way that you think, you're able to rectify it in a different way instead of forcing it onto yourself. It's just like, it's just like teaching yourself a math problem. It's the same thing. Yes, the person could just give you an answer, but then when you come to the problem again, how are you going to get to the solution, okay? The next card is, I am not here to create sameness. Love it. Listen, boo-boo. You are a shining, magnificent being that is not meant to fit in, my friend. You are not. You are meant to stand out. You see this birdie? See the bird? I think it's a bird. It looks like it's like a... I'm not going to even say it because I know I'm going to mess up the name. Anyways, you see it. It's standing out. It's different. It's shiny. It is perfectly fine. Okay. On the back, it's like, there are many different worlds as there are perceivers, beings, and individuals. You are not here to create one world where everyone is the same, wanting and getting the same. You are here to be that which you want to, while you allow others to be that which they want to be. Ooh. I love that. 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 It's not always only about you becoming who you are. It's also about you allowing people to be who they are. Sometimes you'll have, not even sometimes, a lot of times people will have expectations for another and they'll get frustrated if they are not doing the things they want to do. But you have to understand sometimes is that what you want them to do may not be what they're here to do. May not be what they want to do. Sometimes it's a matter of taking a step back. Yes, you can have an opinion. Well, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be that. Maybe you shouldn't be doing this and you shouldn't be doing that. They have their own path and they have their own journey and they have their own willpower of what they want to do. At the end of the day, you can only control yourself. Boo, boo. Okay? Words do not teach. My life experience teaches. Okay, you got a 4 and a 6 in the corner, amounts up to 10. 10s are about new beginnings, cycles ending, creations and stuff like that. Okay, a lot of times I've had situations where I've had expectations for a person or persons, and I try to get them to come to, when you're in a higher vibration, a lot of times you want to bring up everyone else that's in a lower vibration. It's human nature. They're your loved ones. You want them to be in the high vibration as you. And there's times when I have to realize, you know what? I need to live the truth that I am speaking to them and pray and hope that by me being an example, me being a leader, me being different, shows them a better life that they can live. And they automatically come to my vibration. Okay? My every relationship can now feel better. These literally felt like it's like stages, like one by one by one. Okay? By intending, as you are moving into a segment of relationship, to focus upon your points of harmony, to give your great attention not to what you are, disagreeing about, but to the things that you are agreeing upon. That is the solution in all relationships. For when you focus on what you don't like, by the law of attraction, you solicitate more of what you don't want. It's all in the matters of what are you putting your thoughts into, you know? Remember, they create the life that you live. Okay? If you keep focusing, oh, me and Boo, me and Babe, we always fighting about this and that, and then why don't you talk about how you and Boo and Babe are always going out and having fun, you know? Boo is always paying for dinner. You know, you're always catering to Boo back, you know, giving massages, giving this, giving that. You know, the times when you just laughed at the stupidest things when you're in the car kicking back, you know. It's the little things that we forget, but sometimes we're so focused on perfect, 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 having this movie fairy tale life of love, that we forget that, you know, there's other things that you can appreciate. Appreciate the things that they are doing. You know what I mean? I've had situations where I've dealt with a guy and he had problems with communication. Still does, but anyways, there's wrong with communication. And it's understandable. A lot of people do. And unfortunately, the way the society goes, a lot of times it ends up being the men majority of the time. I find that women will be in that category if they didn't have a strong male figure in their life. And a lot of times these men don't have that strong figure, so they don't have the communication aspect. And one time they had said to me, I'm sorry, I'm not that good at communicating, whatever. And the next time, like, I told him, like, it's okay, you know, it all happened the way it needs to be. And another time when I saw that they took the time to actually communicate with me about something, I praised them. I actually was just like, yo, I'm so proud of you. For saying what you did. Like, I can definitely see the progress. I can definitely see that you're leveling up and you're changing. Instead of being like, oh, here we go again. He ain't saying the whole story. Blah, 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 blah. That ego voice. I praised him for what he was doing good. And I know personally, by being in a loving state and showing them love and affection and saying, hey, I know you may have not, you know, eaten the whole cookie, but you still got a crumb, and boo boo, it's better than nothing, you know, because one day you will have that whole cookie, you know, and you'll look back and be like, why was I only having a piece and a little crumb, you know what I'm saying? So definitely looking at people in different light and different aspects, understanding that you control your own self, you can't control others. People learn from seeing leaders, okay? And for you to continue to be in that state, because sometimes it does get a little frustrating. It's just like, how many times do I have to be the leader? How many times? And unfortunately, sometimes, listen, the leadership role ain't going nowhere, okay? You're a leader, you must accept it, okay? And when I say must is because if you don't, there's always going to be that thing longing inside of you for you wanting to be it and wanting to do it. So understand that, you know, being a leader takes a lot of responsibility, a lot of sacrifices, but there always is a light at the end of the tunnel and it'll all work out. Okay? But just know that sometimes people are not going to work as fast as you want them to. Okay? Let them be who they are. You'll get more love and you'll take away a lot of resistance you have towards them of them not being at the state that you want them to be, and you get rid of that negative energy. So you give them more love, and the more love that you give, the higher the vibration actually rises within your energy. You are definitely going through an awakening period. Definitely for this message, it's a lot about, you know, you focusing on your thoughts, focusing on you can't change people. They will change themselves on their own when they're ready to change it, and it definitely affects a lot of your day-to-day life. Now, you do have the mirroring card, which doesn't want to stay in my hand, and it's basically, you know, who or what is triggering you. Now, if you have this thing where you're just like, well, why do I always have to be the leader, or why can't they be like who I am and be the same way? There's something inside you that's giving you that triggering thought. There's something inside of you that is kind of holding you back in a situation. The universe is definitely gifting you with dance of life, of having freedom, being free, and enjoying things blissfully and in the moment, you know? Do something to change your energy. Sometimes you just need to get up and dance, no matter where you at. I've done some dancing in some questionable places, when no one else was dancing around. And it was fun, it was strange, it was different. But it lets you be free, it lets you come out of this shelter, this cage that we end up getting trapped in, okay? Now you do have, like I said, was just saying about the leadership card. When you have here with this card and it's longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. I was just saying how you're a leader. You can't hide from this. It's who you are, and the more that you accept that's who you are, the more that you will be in this abundant stage of loving yourself. Okay, you, my friend, are very protected. Okay. Calling back your power, you know, cutting codes. Cutting codes? I don't know why I said codes. I meant to say cords. Um, Soul Retrieval. Now, with this one, I really like this card because you are being protected, but at the same time, it's also telling you you're taking back your power. Okay, you're cutting away these cords of these attachments. So this could be an ego voice that's telling you that you have to change everyone, and it's actually a matter of you need to stop focusing on them and focus more on yourself. That 20% that you may be putting towards them, that 20% could be the last 20% you need in order for you to grow and get into this beautiful stage of this awakening period that you are under, for you to shine and understand that you are not like the others, in getting to a situation where you are a leader that shows through example instead of just in words. Okay? So, to sum this up, let people be who they need to be and understand that you are who you are. Okay? Your thoughts is creating your life and your energy. The things that you do on a day-to-day basis is teaching you lessons, and it's also teaching people around you lessons. Okay? Every relationship you have can be a good one if you understand to see things through love and focus more on the good instead of the bad. Focus on the things that you want than on the negative, you know? If you want that person to, say, example, text more, when they do text more, appreciate those times because it will come more naturally. It's the way of law of attraction, is how it works. Okay? Figure out what's triggering you, what's giving you that sense of this ego attachment you have, but it's really good energy. A lot of freeing energy, you know? Getting to a stage where you cut your cords back and you come into this free stage. You no longer have something triggering you, you know? You understand that you're going to continue to long to be home if you don't get into this leadership role. Be more free. Dance a little. Dance, dance. Okay? So, I wish you love and light. Remember to fill your cup so it overflows with abundance and joy that you can spread onto others. Okay? I love you. Remember, you are always loved. Show your love and life to anyone that you encounter. Be the leader that you were born and destined to be. Okay? I did see 5 o'clock earlier, but I didn't want to stop what I was saying to ruin it, so I will end it off with letting you know that 5s is letting you know that change is occurring, okay? The universe is moving things around for your higher good. This last little bit that you need to clean up to get to your awakening period, the universe is coming in and stepping in and saying, hey, you've been doing this. I'm going to push you just a little bit. And I just saw 10:10 on the clock again, okay? So research 10:10s. Oh, I saw 10:10s on the clock for the other video. My bad. But I did see 10:10 clock on this video if you want to research what 10:10s mean. Anyways, I wish you love and light. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.